Hey, sometimes we need to hold a range of values. For example, suppose that you need a code to determine what age group does the user belong to. We can write the code by using an if expression like this. We consider this classification of age groups. Group A that belongs to users from 12 to 18 years old. Group B that is users between 19 and 35 years old, and group C that contains users from 36 to 66 years old. Okay. So now we need a code that informs the user to enter a number as its age. So we will use the readline function. And then we will define the age group by using the if expression like this. If age is greater than or equal to 12 and age is less than or equal to 18, then return group A to the age variable. Else if age is greater than or equal to 19 and age is less than or equal to 35, then return group B, and else if age is greater than or equal to 36 and age is less than or equal to 66, then return group C, and else return unknown group. And finally, let's print the age group. The interesting thing in this line is that I used two ampersands. These ampersands here are logical operators. They enable you to form complex conditions by combining two conditions. For example, if the user enters 15, this expression will return true because 15 is greater than or equal to 12 and 15 is less than or equal to 18. So if and only if both expressions evaluate to true, the result is true. It returns true. This expression returns true. There is another logical operator called OR. The OR operator is represented with two vertical line symbols, pipe characters, like this. The OR operator returns true if the first expression is true or if the second expression is true or both expressions are true. Okay, let's back to the example. When I run the code and enter a number, I'll get this result. But Kotlin makes things simpler In this example, we can use ranges like this. So to use ranges, we can change the code like this. If age, instead of this expression, in 12 and 18, then return group A. If age in 19 to 35, then return B, and else if age is in the range of 36 to 66. Okay, so range is defined by double dots notation, that by using the in operator, we can test whether the age variable is included in the range or not. So this expression returns true or false. The interesting point is that we can assign a range to a variable. So we can change the code as follows. Val group A. Let's initialize it with a range. Let's press Ctrl D here instead of copying by using Ctrl C and Ctrl V, and define group B, that is between 19 to 35, and let's define group C, that is between 36 to 66. I suggest remember these shortcut keys. They can speed up your work. Okay, also we can change the code like this. If age is in group A or is in range A, group A, then return this message. If age is in the range group B, then return this message. And if age in the range group C, then return this message. So if I run the code again, you will see that I'll get the same result. Okay. In a similar way, we can use ranges in the when expression. So let's rewrite the code by using a when expression like this. When age is in group A, then return this result. When age is in group B, then return group B. And when age is in group C, then return this message as the result. Return this message or return this result to the age variable, to the age group variable. And else return unknown group. Now let's run the code again, and this time we will get the same result.